So what can you expect in Season 7 from the XRL Racing League? Unrivaled coverage from all 7 leagues we run, from F1 right down to Tier 6 and the F1 Classics. Watch live streams on race nights, as well as the Sunday night pre-show. New multi-twitch means that you can watch 2 league races or points of view at once. Watch our league races on YouTube a few days after the race for non-Flash users, mainly iPad and iPhone users. Watch clips from the forums, such as overtakes of the week and any other uploads from league races directly put onto our forum page for you to watch. Join the forum discussion. Give your pre and post race analysis, as well as all the talking points from your league races, real life F1, and get to learn to know more of the community. So what are you waiting for? Watch League XRL and get the inside track. Do you want to enhance your XRL racing experience? Sign up to Premium today to receive 800 Microsoft points from XRL Gamertag and join the ever-growing community. An ad-free forum with a members area and additional features such as extended private messaging limits. Every stream uploaded to members' forums from F1 to F5000 and XRL Classics. A custom signature on the XRL forum of your choice. All new setup lap guides from F1 drivers such as Velocity, F1 Nige and Mr. Ice Cold Andy. Monthly prize draws with big prizes from sponsors such as GT Omega Racing and GamePod.co.uk. Pick the car you want next season with XRL Driver Priority. Premium members get to pick their car ahead of the driver draws. 10% off all store items and a free keyring when you sign up. So help support the league today and sign up for XRL Premium.
Okay, so here we are, a lap of Shanghai in China. The last corner coming up. Don't clip any curbs here because you want to open up this straight with the DRS and the final burst of curves as well before that fresh allocation sees you on another lap. Now towards turn 1, a difficult corner this one. Feed the car in at high speed and you lose downforce and speed the whole way through the corner. Keep it in the middle of the track and then at turn 2, pinch it in and find those apexes. Turn 3, the track dips away from you. Very easy to lock up the front wheels there as well, so watch out for that. Now as the track rises up the hill through turn 5 into turn 6, a great overtaking opportunity come race day. Down into second gear, hug the inside corner and watch that oversteer on the exit. That will lose you time and risk damaging your tyres. Now in towards turn 7, a flat out left-hander. Ease it back though because the right-hander that follows tightens up right at the exit and you want to keep the car to the right-hand side here to open up turns 9 and 10. This fantastic double left corner, not running out too wide on the exit curb there. That will spit the car off or potentially come race day when the rear tyres are worn. Now towards the tight left-hander of turn 11 and 12. This right corner is very tricky to feed the power on. It's the opposite of turn 1 where you're building up the speed through the corner and you get that luxury of the downforce build up as you exit. Now on the run down towards turn 14, this long back straight. DRS is open, a brilliant overtaking opportunity come race day as well, and one that's very hard to defend if you're in front. Now first gear, one of the tightest corners on the track, 50 miles an hour roughly at the apex, and as you run up the hill towards the final corner, you don't want to take too much of the curb there. It's very sharp on the left hand side, and let the car run out all the way and a bit more towards the start finish line.
Well then, hello and welcome to XRL Tier 6 Round 3 here in China. I am, of course, once again joined by Captain Waiter. It just says Cap, so I go with Cap, even though it is Captain. I apologise sincerely. The long, lovely DRS straight, great for overtaking, really low downforce of course for that, but then the middle sector, lots of long, fast corners, two really kind of tight corners, or three, including turn 11. The first two corners being those long, lovely, boring corners, which everybody doesn't seem to like, but another great place for overtaking. You can do so many different moves up there. Turn 6, under braking, good overtaking spot. Turn 7 and 8 can be an overtaking spot, possibly. It's like the two fastest corners at Malaysia. They can be, and we saw the Tier 6 drivers do that a few times at that track. So, yeah, people call this boring, but yeah, depending on who's driving and what division, then yeah. Next week, I believe. Yep.
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
On my holiday, a well-earned holiday from what I do. So we will be joined by a replacement of some kind, which we are yet to find out. We leave it as a surprise, shall we? So that's next week. So carry on with sticking to this week. Well, actually, let's go to last week in Malaysia's race, and a few things that we needed to point out. The results first off. There were a few penalties, unfortunately, which have to be given because of XRL standards, which meant also that Asian Porn Pasty lost his win to Isabeth because Pasty got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting consecutive corners to gain an advantage on another driver. So the race results was Isabeth first, Pasty was second, Craig Senna, who, by the way, is now in a Sauber for this week. Chirimpo, who he replaced in Malaysia, is back in the Williams. And, Senna is in a Sauber. Hamilton finished 4th in Malaysia, then it was Temper, this fellow Lotus driver behind him is 5th. Nato was 6th. Flash Student was 7th. Gizem, who, the other Sauber driver, who unfortunately is no longer going to be racing in Tier 6 or racing in XRL anymore. He decided to play cricket, which, well,
boring.
Yeah, much less boring than F1 racing, but that's what he wants to do. So we will have a replacement at some stage. Reapers was 9th, and Colonel Tomo picked up the last point. Has left Pasty with the championship lead on 43 points. I's the best on 37. Nicholas Hamilton on 30 points. Temper 3D on 25. Craig Senna 15. NATO 14. Flash Student 10. Grimpo 8. Sharky, Colonel Tomo, and Reapers on 2 points. And interestingly, both Ferraris, It's Mayhems, and IMW2 Elites have not scored so far this season. So let's hope that they can actually get some points on the board.
Yes, let's hope that's so. And we are going to actually take you back to last week's lovely race in Malaysia. I'm remembering it did rain here on out at the end, but today it will not rain. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that or not.
No, it is stuck. It is stuck on overcast, which is unfortunate in my opinion because rain produces more dramatic racing. But that is in XRL. So yeah, Speed is about to show you some highlights. Weswick Gaming. If you could take some time, anybody that's watching or watching this back on YouTube, subscribe to him. He does some brilliant highlights for Tier 4 F4 and for Tier 6. So take it away, Speed. Show what you got. Lights. We are away in Malaysia, round 2 for Tier 6. We go down straight into the first corner. It's a good start by Pasty, but he's got Nicholas. Is that Temper 3D? No, Temper 3D trying to go on the outside. McLaren through the middle. Temper trying right around the outside to gain the lead. Few bit of contact through the midfield, but Temper's still trying to go for it, but Pasty cuts his nose off, but regains the lead.
Keep
straight on Hamilton misses braking point from Maya, one of the Ferraris as well.
And flames explode on us.
Temper goes wide. Flash Student capitalizes into third place. Turn 5. This is brilliant driving between the pair of them. Surely someone's going to have to yield as they go into here. No, there's still a little bit of contact there. Senna.
As we fly through the smoke, calling out for love, but we cough and we choke from the silver.
Then these guys, I think, oh, there goes Reapers, launching up the inside. Temper's going to come back at him, and there's also Pasty. Watch out for Pasty. A little bit of contact into the long left hander going into the right side by side. It's not going to work. Here comes Pasty. Oh no, and Pasty's taking Temper.
Going into turn 1. Oh, that was Mark Webber Vettelweg.
Oh, he's
gone off.
He's gone straight on.
Oh, jeez.
And it has worked. Beautifully worked. Oh, wow. That could be the first
He's going to have enough. He's going to have a go up on the inside. He does indeed. Can Ice the Best make the cut back? Pasty, more than now side by side going into turn 2. And Ice the Best cutting a little bit of contact. Cutting across, Peter hasn't. So he hasn't picked it.
Chisholm decides to do it at the last second, and he's gonna make it spinning, and there goes it.
Great. Ken Ince's last. Pasty is just him staying out.
Oh, it's Mayhem. Mayhem is off, and he is completely in the car. He is not working, and he's spun round turn 2. He's gone right round.
I just seen that. That's hit it. I think that was.
The two Ferraris have stacked.
Oh, Jesus.
His car holding up the lead.
Somebody has gone through to second. I think that might be
Oh, God. Chisholm's gone on full works. That's it. Chisholm's gone. There's a Red Bull. There's a Red Bull just sitting there. I'm not sure who it is. And it's flashed in. It's flashed in. Right, and here we are in the qualifying session. And at the moment, as you've seen, Agent Juan Pasty is in first or provisional pole at the moment. Again, he has crossed the line both times in front to take the win, but sadly, only one of those remains the top. So can he do it again here? Cross the line in first? Let's see, he might start in first.
Quite possibly.
I'm not sure if he started. Did he start in first for the other two?
Yes, I believe he was. He got pole by, I think it was both those times by half a second in each of those. So he has taken a grip, a pretty firm grip on the championship as it stands. It is very, very, very early stages, but he's got the early advantage. What you always would like to do in any league is to start off well the first two races, which he's done that. But I feel that in Malaysia, Ice the Best and the McLaren had his number a little bit. He could have got past the McLaren driver, past Pawn Pasty.
Yeah.
But he had as I said, he had several opportunities, but just couldn't capitalize on them. There's a fair few strategies going on at the moment. We got quite a few split decisions, people going on primes, people going on options. The tyres I found when I was racing last night is that the option tyres, the yellow wall tyres, using the yellow wall tyres, the option, and the white medium tyres as the primes, but of course the inters and the wets, which we're not going to use, as Venom misses his braking on the hairpin by quite a bit, finishing off his lap. Oh, and he's gone right over the curves in the last corner. That is not going to improve his time. It's not. Yeah, as I was saying, the yellow option tyres, they give more grip, but they wear out so easily, especially in a 50%, as every race in Tier 6 is. They're good for like the first 5-6 laps, but then the performance just goes. So what you really need to do in a race like this is to try and leak out one of your stops. Maybe go onto the medium tyres or medium prime tyres in, say, like your second or third stop, and then try and go as far as you can on those without going too far. Because if you remember, what was it? Was it 2012? Where Kimi Raikkonen tried to stay out too long on his tyres and went from, what was it, 2nd to 12th in a space of a few laps. You never want to be on really, really worn tyres on this track. It will hurt you. I mean, the corners around here, they're long and fast, and they put so much stress on the tyres. You were saying that the first two corners are not very liked by the drivers. You find them quite boring.
Yeah.
What was it in F1 Swishbone, who I would back up on this quote? He said that the first two corners are shaped like that to make the number 11 in Chinese, or maybe look like the number 11 in Chinese, and apparently that number is very lucky. Well, yeah, you can argue the fact that China want to get their sponsors on it or something, trying to get some advertising of their lucky number 11, but at the same time, it doesn't produce good racing. Well, for me, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's lucky number 11. Yeah, but you're going to have cars driving around there. I don't think anyone's going to be focused on the fact that the corner looks like a bloody number 11 in Chinese.
Yeah, true.
Everyone's going to be looking at the cars.
So, back to this session's qualifying. Asian Pawn Passing, the Red Bull still is on provisional pole in a 1:35.525. And you've got Craig Senna. God, he's doing it again, isn't he? This may be only his second race, but he's second place at the moment. He's only 2/100, well, not even that, 18.
Is the best, has gone fourth, and that's it for his session.
Yeah, it's the best fourth. That's the best he can do. 1:36.2, 6/10 slower, almost 7/10 slower than his championship rival in the Red Bull there. I've noticed.
Here comes Shrimpo, the last corner. Is he going to improve? Is he going to make it to make another lap?
Oh yeah, he goes second.
He's gone second.
35.9. Where did that come? Well, he had the pace in Australia. Of course, he missed out Malaysia for a reason that still he hasn't told me about. But second place.
The most experienced driver in Tier 6 in his third season. I think he's the most decorated as well. The most.
Right, I'm going to go on someone for the lap. It's Shrimpo. I think it's Shrimpo's going on with his second. As we've lost.
Oh no, Craig!
Oh no, that's right at the end.
It's too late.
That is the worst time.
There's no way to get back in.
I'm wondering something. Did he? When he? Oh no.
Because he couldn't join earlier, but he managed to join.
I was also wondering if he clicked to retire and accidentally lost connection, but at the same time you can't retire.
Nah.
So
yeah,
that is unfortunate for him. Invite him just in case, but I don't see it. Back to the qualifying session. Flash Student's gone up to 6th. And on time is 8th. Mayhems is in 10th at the moment. I'm on board with Shrimpo. He's on his second run and his option tyres. It's the only one left on a lap. He's coming up to the final corner now under the UBS sign. You need to gate that. Oh, no, he's gone straight over the curbs. No, that's it.
Give it up.
That would have corner cut him, his lap. And he probably realised it. Senna has indeed back joined, so maybe he is lucky. But there is the grid for the race in China. Asian Pasty, once again, almost half a second quicker. Shrimpo on the front row with him, and then it was Senna, if he's back in the race, and then Temper in 4th.
Top 7 covered by a second.
That's not bad. That's not bad considering this is Tier 6. Not bad at all. Ow, Reapers.
Oh no, we've got another driver.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit. That ain't good. That's 2 then, because I don't think Senna's going to join back in time, so 2 are gone already.
So Senna did join back. I'm wondering if he's
Yeah, well, I
lucky.
think it's in time. Maybe.
Because it still says, when I'm spectating it, it still said Craig Senna was in 3rd. So he might be lucky. As for Brutal Reapers, I think, yeah, he's gone straight to the front, straight to in the main menu. I'm not sure that he will be. I think he's just sent me a message now. Craig Senna's just sent me a voice message.
Future Reapers is back, but not in time, of course. No, I don't think Senna is in it.
Why is it not showing him up?
Yeah, well, it's saying waiting for players, but I think as soon as I click on it to see if he's there or not, I don't think he'll be there.
No, there's only 12. Yeah,
No,
that is unfortunate.
so down to 10.
We're down to 10. Down to 10 drivers, which is not great to see, but we've got to carry on regardless. So
That's just done that.
that is because that was a good quality session by him. I also forgot to mention that Nicholas Hamilton is not here for some reason. He did not let us know, or me and Speed don't even know whether he was racing or not. But so to the grid for the start of the Chinese Grand Prix in Tier 6, 28 laps around the Shanghai International Circuit. Asian Pasty on pole in the Red Bull. Shrimpo is second in the Williams. Then Temper 3D and the Lotus. Ice the best in the McLaren is fourth. INW2 Elite, that is a good quali for him in fifth. Hope he can bring some points for McLaren as Reapers loses connection again. I think he's just saying that he just doesn't want to watch. Flash Student is sixth. Colonel Tomo seventh. NATO UK eighth. It's Mayhem's ninth. And Sharky in 10th. Just let me know, let the drivers know that we're ready.
Right then. 20 seconds and then it's going to be lights out for round 3 of the XRL Tier 6 Championship Season 7
We'll
in
be going
China.
to track shortly, be aware.
2 drivers already out, so we're down to 10. Everyone at the moment racing is scheduled to get points if they can stay in. It's a 50%
All
race.
complete, we're ready.
No rain, but overcast, lovely clouds and pollution here in the Chinese track. Just what everyone wants, to race around a track full of pollution. Absolutely fantastic. Reapers being one of the drivers that are missing. Right then, Paul Pasty again on pole. Can he convert this pole to a win? Stripped of his last one. Can he fight back and take another one?
Indeed. We're now waiting for the lights to go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are away in China. Let's go down to the first corner. And it's Asian Pasty that has still got the lead ahead of Shrimpo, who is second, but Temper 3D is diving up at the inside, or looking up on the inside. It's a long right-hander. Looking down, there's still no contact being made. This is good driving by everybody. Reapers has decided to watch, and Pasty has now got the jump ahead of Shrimpo. So Shrimpo is in second. Temper has stayed in third. That's IMW2 Elite. Middle to fourth, and there's a Red Bull. That's Flash
Red Bull,
Student.
Flash Student, and there's a McLaren.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, chaos for Mercedes and Williams. And
Oh, the first.
Tomo has been spun by Sharky.
That's the first 2 corners was good driving, but as soon as it got to turn 4, there's a Red Bull flying up on the inside, whether it was late braking or just no braking. That has pushed Elites down. He had a great start, Elites as well. So, Flash Student is going to have the wrath of the stewards upon him. I'm pretty sure of that. So Sharky looks to be at the back, and he's a bit far off. He's on the prime tyres. Pasty has got the jump. As I said, he's got about half a second lead over Shrimpo. We're now spreading out already.
Flash Student versus Elites down the straight. Flash Student's ahead.
Ice the Best has also got the slipstream on Temper 3D and is having a look on the inside. Last of the late breakers. Oh, and he's made the move stick. He's up into third place. That's Flash Student behind. Is still side by side with Elites. Now, if I was him, I'm not him, but if I was him, I would let Elites through for that move he did onto turn 4. I'm not sure whether he got actually hit from behind, as we now go into lap.
I know that he gave the place, I believe, back, but then Elites went wide on another corner, allowing to Flash to go through.
For me, I was watching from the front. All I saw was a Red Bull just clatter up in the inside of Elites. Elites have made a good start up into 4th, so it's unfortunate. In fact, the top 4, if you count the fact that Temper 3D and Eyes the Best are battling with each other, I've made a little bit of a gap ahead of everybody else. Now go round the long left and right handers. And you've got to keep your tyres in shape, as we've lost connection again to Reapers. In fact, I would say the top 6 have moved away from the rest of the field. Who is that in 7th? Let me just look. It is it's Elites' teammate, Mayhem. So
there was chaos from the last 4 at turn 4. All got caught up in a bit of a incident.
Yeah, it was good driving around the first couple of corners. There was no contact. What's this going on for 5th and 6th? I cannot see at the moment. It's still Flash Student and Elite. Elite is on the outside, Flash Student is on the inside, and Elite breaks later and manages to get ahead thanks to the great traction on the outside of the corner. So he regains 5th place, but I reckon he's still going to be mad. Or as he goes round the last corner, almost sideways, was practically sideways, and now Flash Student is going to have the DRS on him, and is he going to try and have a move up in the inside? No, thinks better of it.
Someone's gone off, I think, wide in turn 1. Yeah, it was.
Eyes the Best.
Eyes the Best.
Eyes the Best. I'm still looking at Student and Elites trying to fight over 5th and 6th at the moment. As you said, Temper has gone into 3rd. Did he go wide at turn 1?
Yes, Eyes the Best went way too wide. He did a U on turn 1. I believe it was U. No, he didn't U. It was yesterday.
Yeah, Eyes the Best.
It was a pipe wide yesterday.
Yeah. That turn 1 does catch people out. Interestingly, Sharky...
Oh, Elite's wide.
Interestingly, Sharky is the only one on the prime tyres. He is falling back from the rest of the field, unfortunately. Asian Pasty is just flying away at the front. It's got already about, I'd say, almost 5-second gap at the front ahead of Shrimpo, who is holding station in 2nd, getting some valuable points back. Temper 3D doesn't have the DRS on Shrimpo. No, he doesn't. Eyes the Best does on Temper 3D. There's a little bit of lag going, and there's weighing across onto the front straight. Can he brake in time? Eyes the Best. No, he locked up. He locked up going into the hairpin. So 3D regains 3rd place. Now Eyes the Best is going to have some pressure. Well, no, it's too far ahead of Flash Student, who has now gone back ahead. Eyes the Best hits already. Lap 3. End of lap 3. Well, he did lock up at the hairpin, but that is still a very early stop. Maybe trying to get a
and he
big
did go
undercut.
wide turn 1. Someone else has pitted with him, so he's gone on primes. His Eyes the Best.
That would be the obvious choice to go on.
Followed in by Nato.
Oh, Mayhem's all over the track as I just went to him there into turn 1 and turn 2. Colonel Tomo's currently in 7th place. Sharky has moved up into 8th. He's on the prime tyres still. And there's Eyes the Best. Yeah, he's on the prime tyres. And NATO UK is on a fresh set of options, interestingly enough. Still, Flash Student and Elite are really close to one another. They're the closest battle on track. We'll probably get the best entertainment from.
Definitely close. They are closing on in on Temper 3D as well. It's a case of can Flash get close enough to DRS.
Flash Student has been all over the place onto the back straight. Few corners around, he was sliding all over the place. Maybe his option tyres are going. And now Elite is going to try and nick this now 4th place. He's got the DRS and he overspeed. He does know. Oh, he goes into the back. On my screen, there's a little bit of lag going on. And Elite goes wide on the hairpin, and Student regains the position as now Temper 3D dives into the pits, as does Elite.
Elites does as well.
So some early pit stops going on from these guys. On board now with Temper. What tyres is he going to go on? I would say prime tyres. He's gone on prime tyres.
Primes for Elites.
Primes for Elites as well.
Mayhem's is in.
Mayhem's
Ferrari
is
have
now
double
in.
stacked and it's worked.
Up on
It's
board
worked.
by the best. He has made the jump on Temper 3D just and has Sharky. He's running outside going into turn 1. He's going to try and make a move on Temper 3D. Oh, he tried it, but there's no... Couldn't make it. There was a good effort, though, by Sharky, who's been out, well, on the prime tyres. So Temper just made it ahead of Sharky, which is good for him. He didn't want to get caught up in the dirty L Sharky there. Elite, meantime, has to make it past Sharky to not let Temper 3D get too far ahead. But Ice the Best has made the jump on Temper 3D with the undercut. That's good for him.
Yeah, I'm amazed at the Ferraris this time, because last week they had a double stack, this time they didn't, and here comes Elite's past Sharky's. He's gone off twice now. So, those tyres on Sharky not the best. The Elite's is through already.
Oh, Asian Pasty's tyres are going a little bit. I'm on board with him now. Surely he's going to pit on this lap. He is indeed. So the race leader pits. Is Shrimpo going to dive into the pits as well? Yes. Seems to be end of lap 4, end of lap 5 that these option tyres are going. As also third place, that would be, I don't know who that would be. Prime tyres for Asian Pasty, got held up a little bit by Shrimpo, who is possibly going to go on the prime tyres as well. Let's have a look.
Options.
No, options for Shrimpo. He's going to...
Flash Student goes options. Also, both now the Red Bulls have managed to double stack. So,
Ice the Best has
all
moved
the
into
teams
second.
now showing it.
Wazzy going into turn 1. Yes, Ice the Best has made the undercut on Shrimpo as well. So,
Fresh
yeah,
tyres.
fresh tries and the
Means a
undercut
lot then.
has now got Ice the Best, who was in 4th, so he's jumped Temper and Shrimpo just for being out on fresh tyres. So just a couple of laps.
And Elites has Elites jumped the Flash Student as well. So
Good for him.
Definitely
Where's
working.
Sharky gone down and all this? He's still on the prime tyres, yeah. Elite has obviously got past Sharky. But Student's also got past Sharky. Where is Sharky? There he is. In P7 at the moment. Still hasn't stopped. Maybe he's trying to leak out a 2-stop with those prime tyres. That would be the obvious choice to go through. NATO UK, meantime, on board of him now. He's on fresh options. Ooh, still hasn't got those tyres up to temperature yet. Got Mayhem's behind him, and I presume it would be Colonel Tomo in 10th. Sharky locks up his brakes. Going now onto the back straight.
other than the fact that all teams have managed to show off pretty much that they can all hit at the same time.
Yeah.
Ferraris, Red Bulls and Lotuses.
Made to the UK. He doesn't have DRS on Sharky, but he's still got the slipstream going into the hairpin. Is he going to make... Oh, he's making a late lunge up the dive on the inside.
Oh, and Sharky nearly loses out the corner.
That was... Oh, that was a very, very, very late dive. And we've got a floating
Sharky
bollard
pits.
in the last corner. I hope that is not going to hit anybody, as Sharky then pits on the prime tyres. That is, well, early for primes.
And it's 50%, remember, so it's different to us.
It is, but it's still, I've raced a load of 50s on tyres. Colonel Tomer goes wide on turn 1. He's going almost into the gravel into turn 2. And Sharky has gone on to another set of prime tyres. Intense. So Pasty currently leading. He's got the fastest lap. No, he hasn't got the fastest lap. I's the best on a 1:38.7. 1.3. No, 1.2. No, he's only 8 tenths quicker than Elite, but he's 1.3 seconds quicker. His fastest lap is 1.3 seconds quicker than Asian Pasty he's chasing. interestingly enough.
And Shrimpo's chasing down leads on the options. Just doesn't seem to have the straight line speed. With DRS not really closing in too much.
There's a good race for Elite so far. I mean, he has had that, did have that coming together with Flash Student, but this is a lot better from Elites. But, well, he's had the pace in both Australia and Malaysia. Unfortunate disconnections has led to him not scoring any points, as Temper went all the way over onto the AstroTurf, and now Elites is going to try it around the outside into turn one. This is going to be very, very brave, but you're going to have to hold it around the outside. Oh, there's contact with Temper 3D and 3D. Good driving by 3D, letting Elites back through. But, well, Elites made it into P4. He's not going to be pleased with today's driving, that's for sure. As now Shrimpo ahead is now on, as I said, he's on the option tyres. He's looking for grip, and he's finding it. He's going to try and get past Eyes the Best into a net second place. Only on lap 8 of this Grand Prix. It is
20 to go.
20 to go. Still a long way to go in this race. Asian Pasty seems to have yet again another stranglehold on the race. Am I going to do a commentator's curse on him and say it's his race to lose?
Oh, how many times have you done that?
I know. Oh, but Shrimpo's had the better grip, and he's dived right up in the inside. And if I am correct, he done that straight before DRS. But Eyes the Best is not going to let that phase him, and he uses probably all of his curves. He dives straight back up.
Look at this, Shrimpo has DRS.
Shrimpo had DRS, but he didn't have any curves. He'd used it all already, and Eyes the Best. Despite
straight line speed,
Shrimpo, and there's behind him, you got Elites. Oh, and Flash Student again. Last of the late breakers.
Late on the brakes.
Clashes into Temper 3D. Surely he's got to give that position back. He does, but he's hampered Temper 3D, who's now dropped off the back of Elites. Oh, dear.
Probably needs to put his brake size.
Shrimpo still fighting with Eyes the Best there. Second and third. I don't know where to look. The second and third and fourth and fifth. There's even a battle for eighth and ninth looking very close to one another.
Is.
I don't know where to look. I'm going to... I don't know, it's second and third. Sorry, the guys eighth and ninth, but second and third here.
Jump, see who it is, and give them a little shout. It's Colonel Tomo passing Mayhems, I believe.
That's Mercedes against Ferrari there at the back end of the points.
I think they both are
has kind of spread out into groups, hasn't it? Oh, Shrimpo getting in some dirty air of Eyes the Best. He's fallen a little bit further back, so it's now... It has fallen into groups. It's got Asian Pasty, it's got, I would say, almost a 10-second lead, almost. Got pretty much the whole of that back straight corner there. And then you've got Eyes the Best and Shrimpo fighting over second. And you've got 4th, 5th and 6th. Elites, Temper and Flashed there. And then you've got 7th, 8th and 9th. And then you've got Sharky.
Sharky is completely on a different strategy, so I can't wait.
He's on the prime tyres, but at some point he's going to have to go on the options. I just hope that on his options he can make some pace and
lag.
Bring up.
Temper's having a 5-second lag.
Oh.
And that has cost him loads, as he is now about a second or two behind Flash Unit, and he was ahead, so that's cost him loads there. He's not going to be happy with that.
Fastest lap at the moment is
that
still...
spread them out.
Fastest lap at the moment still belongs to Eyes the Best on 38.7. Shrimpo's on a 38.8, as is Pasty on the 38.8.
Very close between the top three then.
Both in terms of
someone's in the pits.
Is that in the pits?
And I'm just about to find out.
That would be NATO.
Somebody, and
NATO UK.
It is NATO going on the primes. Now, did Sharky beat him out? The battle at the back, and that's going to be a yes. Sharky beats him out.
Shrimpo is still battling with Eyes the Best. Now, I'm a bit puzzled here because Eyes the Best is on prime tyres and Shrimpo is on options. Surely Shrimpo should breeze past him, but Eyes the Best is not letting it phase him.
Doing a very good defending. He's had a very better straight line speed than Shrimpo, allowing him to get ahead and then
Shrimpo this
slowing him
time
down.
hasn't used any of his curves. He's now going to use... Well, he's using all of it.
Ice
He's
the best
using all
has
of it. He's
none.
going on full attack. He's going to use his DRS. Can he use the overspeed advantage? He's not really close enough, but he may have a go. Then you had a look to the inside. Eyes the best defending up on the inside there. Can he do the cutback? No. Eyes the best defends that
Very
line.
good defence.
Oh, a little bit of tyre rubbing coming up to the final corner. Couldn't make his step, and now he's got the DRS going into the first corner. No, he's looking up in the inside. He's already telling Eyes the best that he's going to dive up. We've got yellow flags going on around somewhere. Don't know where.
Don't know why that would be.
Don't know why that is.
All the cars are moving.
It's in sector 1 by the looks of it. On my screen is going into sector 1.
So-
There's a little bit of a glitch.
So we are having a battle between these two, and Shrimpo is the most decorated person in Tier 6. The most experienced, I believe, is IMW2 Elite, and well, this is the actual first full
Someone's gone off
season
in sector
for Eyes the
2.
Best,
We have way
already
yellow
having
to
3
sector
podiums
2.
and 2 wins, 1 being last time out. So they're quite close, but and
Sector 2
they're
is
also
showing
doing
green.
great racing
Back to
here.
racing conditions.
The
Keep
experience
an eye out for any
really is on
debris.
the side of Shrimpo, and so's the faster tyre.
Yeah, but still, he can't find a way past. He's obviously going to be frustrated looking at that Vodafone.
Yes, very.
Vodafone sponsored logo. Oh, when he even taps the back of Elite. I mean, Eyes the Best, and he still hasn't used any of his curves. He's going to have to try and do it again this time. Eyes the Best got a little bit on the curbs, so maybe that will hamper his top
Half-tank.
speed. DRS once again. Surely this time, surely, yeah, he's up on the inside. If he can get it breaking, all Eyes moved over a
He's gonna
little
miss
bit.
break, cut back. Eyes the best, maybe. Gonna try it.
He's going
but I
to
don't
try
think
it, but he
he's gonna
doesn't
get
have the grip on the tyre. So now Shrimpo has.
it. And he pits. Whoa,
Oh.
okay. Eyes the best pits. That's
Is that early? Did he pit? He
And he's on
pitted
the-
on lap 3.
yes.
So maybe
Very early.
someone else has pitted
Someone's
as well.
following him in. There's a battle at the back, and I'm guessing NATO has just passed
That's Shark.
Sharky, and
Yeah,
Flash
Sharky.
Student has pitted. this one.
Sharky's got DRS on NATO. He's going to have a look, trying to get into 9th place.
Mayhem's has
Break.
pitted as
Oh,
well.
NATO locked up his tyres. Well, there's battles all the way through the field, which is good to see. Oh, and Sharky, he missed the breaking
Sharky runs
point.
wide.
Oh, he's got DRS, but he's going to be
Can
way
they beat
behind.
Mayhem's out?
Who's that in the pits? Is that
Yeah,
Mayhem?
they beat Mayhem's.
Oh,
Mayhem's.
yeah, he's come out-
And
he's
they
come
have
out ahead for
beaten him
Mayhem.
out. Here comes
That Mayhem's on to, let's have a look.
options.
Option tyres, yeah, again. A little bit extra grip. Oh, and he... trying to get them up to temperature, he almost spun it round. Oh, and he's literally
Leach now in
drifting.
third.
Oh. So, Pasty...
Now it's a little bit more spread out.
Pasty almost has got the whole of the back straight as his lead. I know it's still quite some way to go. We're only just coming up to halfway. But he's got right control this Grand Prix. As Shrimpo goes wide at the hairpin, just trying to save his tyres now.
Ooh, Elite has gone wide and they have been massively off there by
Pit.
Elite.
So currently we've got an interesting, as also
Elite
Elite
pits.
pits. Shrimpo is coming into the tyres. Right at the end, right at
And
the
who the
end of the
hell's
pit lane.
followed Elites?
That would probably be Temper. As Shrimpo again goes
More
on the
options
option
for
tyres. And he has lost the position to Eyes the Best. In fact, Eyes the Best. Was Eyes the Best behind or in front? He was behind just, wasn't
He
he?
was behind.
Yeah,
just
so he's made a massive undercut because that's about 3 or 4 seconds he's got ahead.
Hang on a minute. Flash Students has passed Elite, so Flash Students undercut Elite there. And Flash is on the option now, so he's going to have, well, for him, hopefully pull away from Elites, which is on the Primes. It was working well
Donald
at the
Tomo
moment.
is up in
Flash,
P4 in the primes. I presume he's yet, he must be ready to pit.
yet to stop
He
again.
must be ready to pit soon because his tyres are a little bit marbly.
Yes.
There's that word again.
him and Adrian Formpassi are the last two to go for another stop. The rest have pitted
Pasti has got
leave.
so much of an
Twice.
advantage. Look at him. He now has the whole straight as his lead. I know he's yet
Straight, yeah, the whole straight.
holds the back straight.
Yeah, yet to pit still.
But he's going in,
Big gap.
he's going into the last corner. In fact, he is pitting now.
He's pitting.
Oh, let's have a
Oh,
look.
this is close.
I'm having a look at Flash Student now.
It's close.
He's
Flash.
he's
There
going
he
to have the
goes.
KERS and the DRS. He's on the better tyre. He's going to have to clear Colonel Toma quite
Come on
quickly
now.
because Elites is behind him. Yeah,
And
Student
me
is
too, really.
through quite easily. Oh, but he misses
he
braking
doesn't miss
point
his
by a
braking, which he's
mile,
done.
and Colonel Toma hit the
Oh.
back of him slightly. Oh, Flash Student,
Adrian
he's got
Formpassi
to...
out in the lead.
What?
And Colonel Tomo pits.
Yeah, Flash Student, he lost a lot of time to Elites with that little mistake that he made. Oh, and he's going to go wide into turn one. Elites has caught right up to the back of him. And Elites, interestingly, is on the prime tyres.
Yep. Colonel Tomo looks to come out in 9th position. Yep, 9th position as someone else pits.
Yeah,
And that's
that'll be
Sharky
Sharky's
pitting
back.
as he's been in the gravel. Been somewhere in the gravel somewhere. Guessing that's into the pit lane.
Is it just me, or is Ice the Best caught Pasty just a little bit?
Yep, he has.
I know Pasty is pitted, but
He's also, well, he's on options as well, so the fact that he pitted before, he's definitely going to be trying to catch up.
he's going to have to.
Better tyres, but now
He's going to have
gonna be a
to
little
stop,
bit more even.
stop Pasty from running away from this race and the early lead of the championship. As I'm on board with Elites, he's on the prime tyres. He's trying ever so hard to try and keep on the back of Flash Junior. He was almost trying to make an overtaken manoeuvre. He now has the DRS, but he's way too far back to try anything. Although, you say that, NATO UK done that on Sharky a few laps back. Flash Student, he's been a little bit ragged. He's going wide. He's missing his braking points, even though he's on the option tyres. And Elites still has the DRS now. Just does his fastest lap of 38.8. So Elites, one would think, and if he didn't have the coming together with, well, the person he's chasing ahead of him, if he didn't have that coming together, where would he be? He'd be fighting for a podium with the pace that he's got. That, of course, will be looked at by the stewards, me and F1 Speed after this race. Of course, we'll give you the viewers the rundown of the results, just in case anything changed.
yeah, as it was, of course, this week.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Elites. A little bit of lag going on, but on lap 15, just gone halfway. Pasty is now pulling away up the front. He's regaining his control of the lead, but closest battle on track is the obvious battle between Flash Student and Elites. They've been, literally together throughout this whole Grand Prix so far. Elites is going to be sick and tired of the sight of that Red Bull. As now Flash is
Gonna go around him.
bending on the inside, but Elites
Cutback.
is now going to do the cutback. They're still side by side going into the final quarter. Do not come together, these two, please. And he's now doing another cutback. He's going to try and go on the outside, going into turn one. Flash Student
Just enough room.
Just give him enough room going into turn one.
Just a
Oh,
core.
come on,
Tried
hold it. No, Flash Student goes
Cut back
back
again,
in front of
maybe?
him.
No.
Cuts his nose off.
Brilliant.
Oh, tempers are flaring, I would say, between these two.
Talking about temper, he's not very far behind these two. I believe, anyway.
Oh, and Elites almost hit the back of Flash Student, but then he landed back in front of him again. I hate lag.
Absolutely amazing racing, yeah.
Good racing throughout the field.
Amazing racing
Oh,
there.
there's an interesting battle between the two Mercedes now. NATO UK and Colonel Tomo. NATO UK is ahead of Colonel Tomo at the moment. Tomo currently on...
Team orders or no team orders?
Currently on... Tomo is currently on 2 points, and NATO UK is on a much preferred 14 points. It seems that the both of them close together in China. It's a better race for Colonel Tomo. It'd be his best result of the season so far. Albeit, well, he had an attempt in Australia and Malaysia. He's improving, which is good to see from all the Tier 6 drivers. In fact, he's now going to have a run on the back of NATO UK. I'm going to go on board with Colonel Tomo. He's used up all his cars. Battle of the Mercedes. They both got good straight line speed. Colonel Tomo has got the DRS. Oh, weaving about
just like
going ahead by
last
NATO
week.
UK. That was rude, even if it was his teammate. But Colonel Tomo dives up to the inside. Can NATO get the cutback? No, he can't. Colonel Tomo sticking it to his teammate, doing Ricciardo and Vettel. Straight back at him.
Tier 6 don't care about team orders. Ferrari, Lotus, even Lotus last week did a Vettel and Weber in
There shouldn't be team orders. Oh, as Tomo always run wide at turn 1. And that's let NATO back through into 7th place. Battling over 7th and 8th for the two Mercedes. But Tomo, Tomo's not giving up here. NATO went very, very wide into turn 1 and turn 2. The battle going on for 4th and 5th. Still Flash Student and their fleets. Oh, God. I'm going to have to go back to them to see what's going on.
No, they both went a bit wide there. So it's the Ferrari behind them and Mayhem just went massively wide. It's better without team orders, makes it even more exciting.
Much better. Flash Student still ahead of Elites. This is an ongoing battle which is interesting to watch.
I say no team orders with a man at last. And Sunday had a different league race, but with different league, of course, had a lovely incident with his teammate, as we thought. Hey ho, even if we crashed, we're not going to lose in position, so why not fight it to the death? Absolutely amazing, but of course with my teammate.
Two Mercedes are close to one another on the back straight. I'm still looking at the battle for 4th and 5th. There's even a battle going on for 2nd and 3rd. Oh.
This is close, damn it, they're side by side going into the lovely hairpin as they both break. Turn in, NATO goes a bit wide, missing the apex, a little bit of contact. Ooh, NATO nice keep there. Nearly causing each other to spin out there. Time to call it quits, or they continue fighting.
Well, they're being caught by the Ferrari of Mayhem's behind, so I know you really shouldn't have team orders, but they would want to keep Mayhem's behind, I'm sure. That student still.
Oh wait, oh, that's a battle for 2nd. That's a massive battle for 2nd
it's Shrimpo still on the option tyres. In fact, I's the option tyres as well. So this is down to outright pace. As I's the best, he's very, very slow going into the corner before the back straight. And now Shrimpo is going to have half a bar of curves. He done this, 5-6 laps ago. He's now got the DRS straight over speed up to 200 miles an hour, diving up on the inside, and he is going to stick into 2nd place, but I, the best, is not going to give up. Oh no, he has gone very wide into the hairpin, so that is the end of that. Shrimpo gets 2nd place. As we now go back to the battle.
I think the Mercedes
Elite has now got past Flash Student, but Flash Student's going to make a late dive over the inside of the
God.
hairpin. Do not touch each other.
I's the best pits, but it crashes into the wall as he pits.
Oh.
Goes straight on.
Because he lost his front wing.
And then wall, Flash Student pits.
Flash
I
Student
think
nearly hit the back of Elites there.
No, that's crazy. I think the Mercedes both just came together as well. I think I saw on the map on the dots one of them going off, and Colonel Tomo is through, and quite a bit of a gap now to NATO, so maybe he spun by himself, but excitement there between a few cars and drivers there. Bit of mayhem out of nowhere.
Right, Tomo has moved ahead of NATO. In fact, NATO and Mayhems are pitting at the same time. Is it a pit stop battle? Here we go. between Mercedes and Ferrari. The Mercedes is going to pit first. Here, there's a Ferrari onto fresh medium tyres. And, oh no, he's made the jump. He's made the jump on the Mercedes. Ferrari with the better stop. Mayhem's ahead of Colonel Tomo. No, not Colonel Tomo, NATO UK. Only just ahead, but he's done it.
Both come out of Sharky, though. They both beat Sharky
Yeah,
out.
both beat Sharky out of there.
Just racing around in 10th at the moment. Has Sharky got a point yet this season?
Sharky is currently on 2 points. In fact, he's in a battle with Reapers, who unfortunately disconnected. Colonel Tomo and himself all are on 2 points. So, yeah, I believe he got a 9th in Australia and he disconnected in Malaysia. This is his result so far.
Alright.
As Shrimpo has now pitted. His eye's the best going to make the undercut on him.
Comes
actually, if he had a broken front wing going into the pits, well, I'm having a look on eyes the best now. Shrimpo's just coming out of the pit.
Way away.
Yeah, it's quite some far distance back. Maybe he did have to change his front wing. So eyes the best
Definitely
now on the back foot. I haven't spoken much about the leader, but that is because he's so far out in front. Oh.
He's doing it again, but at the same time we can say so he's not exactly dominating the past 2 races. He hasn't really dominated.
This one you can say he has. This one you could say
this one
he
a little
has.
bit more than the rest.
Has he got the fastest lap? No, he hasn't.
This is the thing, we can say he's been dominating, but if things didn't happen to other people, he wouldn't be dominating.
Oh yeah, yeah. The important thing is, though, is that I's the best, who is having a little bit of trouble down there in 5th. Is he in 5th? Yeah, he is in 5th.
Yeah, he's in 5th,
yeah, because I's the best is in 5th, and Asian Pasty, of course, is leading the race quite dominantly. He's got 8 laps to go. Well, now 7 laps to go after he's made a pit stop, which will probably be onto the options, or he's going to go primes. He's going primes. I'm tired. He has been safe.
7 laps to go till the end. He's going obviously there, and he's going to come out in first. He's got a pit stop over everybody else. I think this is definitely his to lose.
This is his race to lose. Now. I don't care whether it's commentators' curse. It is his race to lose now.
Temper pits. Easy.
Yeah, Temper's pitted.
Massively.
And Shrimpo has made a mistake on this lap, and I's the best. Whoa! I's the best at so much speed into turn 1. But he's going to hit the back of Shrimpo, even though he was, what, a second or so behind him. I's the best. He's not giving up.
Last student's beaten Temp 3D out, so Temper's lost a lot of time.
Is Elite still out on his tyres? He is.
Yes.
Huh.
Obviously weighing out for the options. I'm not sure how many more laps you have to wait out for, to be honest, but he's going to like the fact that these guys are battling a little bit, but they're still catching on Elite.
One thing that I do like is that I have had a look at the track extending. The rules are, if you're new to XRL, whenever you join, and by the way, because Jism is no longer racing in Tier 6, we do have a space open if anybody is interested. If you're watching this and like the sound of XRL, exciteracingleague.co.uk.
Definitely exciting.
Yeah, it is definitely. Well, it is one of the best leagues that I've ever joined. That's for sure. Every race from F1 down to Tier 6, as you can see, is streamed. Well, F4 hasn't been streamed for a while, but it will be.
It will be next week.
It will be next week. Yeah, every race is streamed live on Twitch with commentators, podium interviews. You can see track guides and everything else. You can watch your races afterwards. Plus, you can go onto your forums. You know, it's all on the website. Go and have a look, and maybe we shall see you next week racing in Tier 6.
Yes. I will definitely be asking around for a few people, probably. Yeah.
Oh my god, the two Mercedes. I think one of the Mercedes, was it Mercedes? Mercedes up there, let's have a look.
No, there's one Mercedes just coming out of the pits. Tomo just come down the pits. Elite's just came out the pits as well. Elite is in 6th now, behind Temper 3D, and he's on an option, so it's quite a while behind a few. But he's definitely going to try and make up a few places.
I think I saw in the mini-map Mayhems was ahead of Colonel Tomo, and he's made a mistake at the hairpin, so he's now down to 9th. Sharky hitting again, he's on 10th. He's in 10th place. Pasty as usual, he's doing the Vettel. Crypto currently.
I feel this league is probably the number one.
Yes, he is the number one driver at the moment.
League.
Right, so Temper is fitted. He's made the jump on Elites. They're both. Oh no, Elites is on the options. Are they going to last till the end of the Grand Prix? But he's taking a gamble because he's going to have to make some over. Whoa,
missing his braking. Definitely missing his braking.
Braking by quite some distance there, going into the hairpin. He's going to have. He does not want to do that on his options. Weaves out of the last corner. Yeah, something that I'll go back on the track extending. I have had a look, and to be honest, it hasn't been really that bad. Of course, any incidents will be reviewed afterwards by the stewards and anybody else in the race that we happen to miss.
Yeah, but I believe Sharky has just been lapped. And I'm not sure exactly if there's any records, because of course we've been racing only 3 now races in Tier 6, but has anyone ever been lapped? Yes, they have actually, going back over. Yes, they have.
I wouldn't touch on it too much, because otherwise you'll get the wrath of Sharky on you. Let's not keep on it too much. I mean, come on, these drivers, you know, we know they aren't the fastest. We know that they're inexperienced. We've seen that in Malaysia with the intermediates and the full wets by Mayhems. Yes. But they will improve. By the time we get to Germany, Hungary, Italy, all those kind of tracks, they'll be much more better, much more closer. What they will certainly have to...
They're close enough now.
They will certainly have to do is to try and gain some pace on Asian Pasty, because he's doing what I that Elite's nearly hitting tempo or something.
Yeah. He misses braking again. Below it. He was closer than last lap.
Flash student currently holding in 4th place. Has he been on those primes? He hasn't pitted, has he? I don't think he has. Let's have a look.
He pitted a while back.
Yeah, they've all pitted 3 times, so he must have pitted a lot earlier. Currently, the spot. Oh my goodness! Oh, you would not believe this. The fastest lap is a 1:37.197 by Shrimpo. Fastest lap by Asian Pasty is a 1:37.198. 1,000th of a second between the top 2 fastest lap time. I mean, you don't see that. Oh, jeez.
Well, I mean, they're close enough already.
Well, if only they were close enough on the track there, you could see a good battle for the lead. Elites is now...
I can't hear you, what he's stopping.
Elites is now, well... It's really tough to say, to be honest, because to me, he's got the pace on everybody else. It's just everybody else has to find something somewhere, or maybe it's just these 3 tracks that Pasty is good at, and everybody else is consolidating. I mean, we all have our favourites. Temper went straight over the final corner, smashed off the bollard, went wide all the way on the AstroTurf. Still desperately trying. Well, desperately.
Love to put it this way for Agent Bombastic. He's done 2 races and counts now as his 3rd, and was saying that he doesn't disconnect when anything happens. Then he's looking to finish inside the top 3 again, and he's done 3 races, and every single race he has finished inside podium places.
Elites is now right on the back with Temper 3D. This is definitely the closest battle left on track. We're on lap 25 out of 28, 3 laps to go. As all, there's going lag going on there. As Elites, he's still on the more grippier option tires, but the problem is he pitted on lap. He was on them since lap 22. Will they last to the end, especially with the fact he's been behind Temper for a couple of laps now? Got Flash Student ahead, who is not that far ahead for Elites to try and grab 4th place. Seems a little bit too far to gain anything, as Pasty's now on lap 26.
We are on the 3 laps to go. He hasn't lagged out yet.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You're commentating cursing now. As Elites, there's now with a DRS dive right on the inside of the late lunge. The Temper is not lying down. Does the cutback. They're going to go side by side through the final corner.
Who's in the pit?
Oh no, Elites backed off. Elites backed off. It's good driving as who's pitted?
Is the best as going on to options.
Oh, that's given Flash Student 3rd place. That's practically given it, unless is the best does like what? That's going for fastest lap, although I don't see it. That's just thrown away a 3rd.
He's gone off now. He's gone right off now.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's given the podium for Flash Student, or maybe to one of these two, Temper and Elite.
Yeah.
So Elite are
Red Bull 1-3.
1-3, yeah. I would say Shrimpo has solidly got that 2nd place, currently behind his teammate, although a lap ahead of him. A little bit of a tap on the back of Temper as Elite. He's trying ever so hard, but the problem is he's on those options. He's wearing them out. He's trying to get past Temper. You do not want to be... When you've got the grip, you've got to use it. Now coming onto the back straight, he's still got half a bar of curves left to deploy.
Also, Shrimpo finishes where he finishes. That means 10 podiums in his XRL career altogether.
Leeds has now got the DRS, a little bit of weaving going on. Tempo. Tempo pushed Elite
just
all
enough
the
room.
way onto the grass. Just made Elite weave a bit.
And then lose a little bit of control, a bit too...
Maybe a little bit too aggressive by Tempo as Elite again locks up his tyres. He's got to be really, really careful now, because I's the best is now on fresh options. We're now on lap 27. There's still 2 laps to go. Anything can happen really in these 2 laps.
Yep.
So I would say Flash Student again commentate. I don't want to do a commentator's curse on somebody because it's horrible when it does.
You're gonna have to.
Horrible when it happens. So I would say Flash.
Wait, the whole race when we're speaking, we're making.
Yeah, I say Student has solidly got that 3rd place. This is the biggest battle, but yeah, Elite is sliding around all over the place. If he finishes this race, this will be the first points for Ferrari.
10 points as well.
Then
Plus, Mayhem's is in 9th, so it's 12 points altogether.
oh, he might try and make it. Might try and make it 14 points because he's not giving this up. Got to give him credit. He's not.
And Flash Student, they are closing on Flash Student quite a bit as well. So you say he's safe,
gone off
but
on a lead. Do not go over the curbs. Yeah, I's the best is hauling him in now. He's hauling both of them. I would say both their tyres are pretty much gone. I's the best may have done. Well, he's got a lap to go as Pasty now goes on to the final lap of the Grand Prix. We haven't really spoken much about him. He's controlled this race. Whoa, it's Temper. Temper went right over the curbs. And and Elite says this is going to be brave. Oh, he backs out of it.
He's backed out of it again.
But again, look at the McLaren. Look at the McLaren. He's catching right back up.
He's on him. With the car going slow in Sector 2.
Three-car battle. It's a 3-car battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. is the closest battle on track as Tempo
Ooh,
went very
contact.
wide. It's a little bit of a tap by
Here
Elise.
comes
Is three wide.
Three wide.
Going into turn 2. Oh, the race is coming alive into the final laps. Eyes the best. He's on fresher options. Elise cuts his nose off. Oh, they're all fighting over 4th, 5th, and 6th. If only this was battle for the lead.
A little bit more contact, I think. A little bit more.
Contact there going on. It's all going to be down to the final back straight, I would say. Eyes the best. He's got to be patient. He's got to be wary. He's got the grip as Elise. Elise has gone wide. Eyes the best is going to dive up the inside. Elise is not backing off. Contact being made. Will banging each other, and Elise stays in front of Eyes the best. So this is given Tempo 3D, but Eyes the best dives on the inside. There's massive lag, and
lots of lag.
Massive lag as Elise has gone right through Eyes the best. Oh,
Born Pasty wins.
Pasty has won the race in the meantime.
Here in China.
But
I don't know what to say.
that was difficult to say what was going on there. But Eyes the best has grabbed a 5th place, but can he grab 4th on Tempo? I think Tempo pretty much has an easy enough gap unless he makes a mistake at the final corner. Flash Student has now picked up a 3rd. That's his first podium of Tier 6. And Tempo, he broke a bit of front wing going into the last corner, but he hangs on to 4th, just ahead of Eyes the best. Elise up and down in this race, could have got 4th, ended up 6th. At least he's finished. At least he has finished the race.
Colonel Tomo now in 7th.
Colonel Tomo.
I believe this is his best finish.
That is his best finish. Colonel Tomo puts one over his teammate. Goes a little bit wide in the process, but puts one over his teammate.
In 8th place, isn't he?
Yes, the 7th and 8th on the Mercedes. Oof.
Ferraris only get 10 points in the end.
What Tier 6 does to you. Sharky, unfortunately, was a lap down.
Down to the wire.
So Mayhems picks up the last 2 points available on office of the
that
last
was definitely
person.
down to the wire.
Down to the wire for 4th, 5th, and 6th, but Pasty with the dominating victory. In the end, Eyes the Best did get the fastest lap of 36.5, but still, Shrimpo and Pasty, 197 and 198. Oh, so biggest gain was Flash Student, started 6th, finished 3rd at the end of that Grand Prix. Biggest
1-3 for Red Bull.
1-3 for Red Bull. Not much of a loss to be honest. Only people have gone down a place from where they started. That has been Tier 6 around China, 50%. We had a couple of instances into turn 4, but overall, I would say quite a good race, quite an entertaining race. It's carried on the trend. This driver has carried on the trend as well. In his eyes, 3 wins in a row, but he did have his
3 times he has crossed under the line first. Put it that way.
Yes. And with Eyes the Best finishing up in 5th, he now has extended his championship lead because Shrimpo, who missed Malaysia, didn't have any points in that race. We're now going to go to the interview.
I'm going to quickly make a little.
So what can you expect in Season 7 from the Excite Racing League? Unrivaled coverage from all 7 leagues we run, from F1 right down to Tier 6 and the F1 Classics. Watch live streams on race nights, as well as the Sunday night pre-show. New multi-twitch means that you can watch 2 league races or points of view at once. Watch our league races on YouTube a few days after the race for non-Flash users, mainly iPad and iPhone users. Watch clips from the forums, such as overtakes of the week and any other uploads from league races directly put onto our forum page for you to watch. Join the forum discussion. Give your pre and post race analysis, as well as all the talking points from your league races, real life F1, and get to learn to know more of the community. So what are you waiting for? Watch League XRL and get the inside track.
Okay. Welcome back, and to now to the podium for the top 3. Asian Pasty, once again crossing the line 3 times in a row. Unfortunately, you had your win taken away from you from Malaysia. But with this race in China, we didn't see much of you, because you pretty much controlled it from, well, pretty much start to finish. Is that how it's all from you?
Well, I didn't control the first half because Shrimpo was keeping me honest, to be fair. He was only about 2 seconds behind, and it stayed that way to about almost the end of the second stint, I believe.
So how was the tyre wear and everything else throughout that race?
Good. It was really good because I just stayed on pretty much the primes the whole race, and they just held up so nicely. I saw that they went to options at the end, and I thought their tyre would run out. So
Yeah, and with that win, and with your closest title rival at the moment, I's the Best, finishing down in 5th, you must think that is good control on the championship title. I know it's very early to say, but would you say the same thing?
yeah,
Think the same thing?
I was hoping he wouldn't be in the top 3, but yeah, glad to see the other Red Bull on the podium as well.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for Red Bull. Good points, consolidating the Constructors' Championship lead that you have. Well done on your win, Pasty. Now we go on to Shrimpo 999, or Shrimpo 999 maybe. As Speed was saying in the live stream, you're the most experienced racer that we have in Tier 6, or it was Tier 5, is now Tier 6. It's now your 10th podium, if I'm correct.
Yep.
That's absolutely correct. Yeah, see, Speed's done his work. That's a good job, Speed. So yeah, your second place. You were having an interesting battle with I is the Best throughout most of the Grand Prix. How was the rest of the Grand Prix for you, apart from that battle? Or you can comment on that battle if you like.
Obviously the battle was pretty good, and obviously the problem was he kept holding me out and giving Asian Paul and Pasty a chance to break away, because if I made the move early I might have got closer, but it was hard and fair, and made a couple of mistakes which obviously cost me a chance of a win, but there you go. But it was a good battle to watch, and hopefully it was good on the stream.
It was very good. We were commenting on the fact that he was on prime tyres and you were on the option tyres for the second part of your battle that you had. I also noticed the fact that well, in fact the whole race was all a story of undercutting and overcutting and etc. being on fresh tyres. How was the tyre wear for you? Because this track is known for its high tyre life. Low tyre life.
Yeah, it was quite obviously low tyre wear, but The annoying thing is every time I was when I got past Eyes the Best, he pitted and my tyres were absolutely gone, so he was able to sort of jump me, but then in the last stint he was able to jump him. I don't know what happened to him because he was in third, and then I saw a Flash Student come up in third, so I don't know what happened to Eyes the Best, but it was an interesting battle, and he was my main sort of rival for this race I was trying to beat because he was properly quick.
But that's a good second place for you. Hopefully you can carry it on into the next race to Bahrain. So then we go to third place, your first podium in Tier 6 for Flash Student 4. Congratulations on your third place. You had some interesting battles with Elites for one and Tempo for the other. So what else can you comment on about your race today?
It was interesting. I realised that I had to push my tyres deep into the red and try and make sure I could keep going to the end of the race without running out of grip, which worked. I managed to maintain the gaps, and it seemed to work well. Just at the end of the race, my tyres were into the red again, but I just made sure I'd continue the gap with the guy behind by using the curves in the right places, and managed to keep the car on the track. With Elite, I think I can't remember what lap it was, but there was just on I finished straight at the last corner. I overtook him at the second from the last corner, and then he just seemed to go for that gap, which I don't think was there, and he ended up knocking me off the track. But I managed to close the gap a little bit more until he went in the pits, and I just went from there and just carried on.
Yeah, that's good. Backing up your teammates' impressive victory with a double podium for Red Bull. You must be thinking at a time, I know again it's early in the season to say, but maybe Basti is almost the number one driver, or do we have number one drivers in Red Bull in Tier 6?
I don't think so.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good. You don't want to have any team orders. Don't want to get down later than the line. And is that happening? Oh yeah, too early in the season to say that. Yeah, it was a very good podium for you, student. Especially the fact you had a 7th or 8th in Australia, and then a 7th in Malaysia.
The rain didn't work in my favour, and I might have been possibly third if I didn't have more control problems. I think I was catching Craig Senna in the last race, and he was quite worried that I was catching him because his tyres were going off. And shame I couldn't have carried on to the end. I think third place could have been mine. It would have been close.
Yeah. Well, yeah, as I said, back to Asian Pacific. In your championship lead, greatly extended or greatly increased due to your closest title rival, Isaac, finishing down in 5th through his troubles. Question is, can you make it well in your case, driving over the line first? Can you make it 4 in a row in Bahrain? That is the question.
I don't know, but I'll try.
I'm sure you would. Well, in fact, can you make it 4 pole positions in a row? Actually, that was your 3rd in a row, wasn't it?
Flash did the first.
I think Flash got the first.
Yeah, I got Australia. Yeah.
Who? Oh yeah, it was the fourth. It was the third. It's the 3rd Red Bull pole in a row. 3rd Red Bull pole in a row. So yeah, let's hope you can carry on that trend into the next race. So there we have viewers. That's the Tier 6 race in China, in Shanghai, China. Next week will be 50% as always in Bahrain in dry conditions. Brilliant. I again, unfortunately, would not be here, but we will have a surprise commentator to join F1 Speed in the box for next week. So this has been BHA Captain Waiter, and say goodbye, F1 Speed.
Goodbye, and thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been live Twitch broadcast by X Racing League. So what can you expect in Season 7 from the XRL Racing League? Unrivaled coverage from all 7 leagues we run, from F1 right down to Tier 6 and the F1 Classics. Watch live streams on race nights, as well as the Sunday night pre-show. New multi-Twitch means that you can watch 2 league races or points of view at once. Watch our league races on YouTube a few days after the race for non-Flash users, mainly iPad and iPhone users. Watch clips from the forums, such as overtakes of the week and any other uploads from league races directly put onto our forum page for you to watch. Join the forum discussion. Give your pre and post race analysis, as well as all the talking points from your league races, real life F1, and get to learn to know more of the community. So what are you waiting for? Watch League XRL and get the inside track. Do you want to enhance your XRL racing experience? Sign up to Premium today to receive 800 Microsoft points from XRL Gamertag and join the ever-growing community. An ad-free forum with a members area and additional features such as extended private messaging limits. Every stream uploaded to members' forums from F1 to F5000 and XRL Classics. A custom signature on the XRL forum of your choice. All new setup lap guides with F1 drivers such as Velexity, F1 Nige and Mr. Ice Cold Andy. Monthly prize draws with big prizes from sponsors such as GT Omega Racing and GamePod.co.uk. Pick the car you want next season with XRL Driver Priority. Premium members get to pick their car ahead of the driver draws. 10% off all store items and a free keyring when you sign up. So help support the league today and sign up for XRL Premium.